Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, what's cracking? All right, man. I saw bits and pieces of the Nate Parker interview on 60 Minutes with with that punk Anderson Cooper. And Anderson Cooper was very condescending in the interview, but first of all, it ain't about him. Fuck Anderson Cooper. Anyway, I was proud of Nate Parker because he stood his ground. He held his ground. He answered the questions how he should have answered them. He didn't back down. He didn't let Anderson Cooper punk him in the interview. Actually, he sort of punked Anderson Cooper because he stood his ground. He didn't apologize for the rape that he was acquitted of. He didn't apologize for making that movie. Of course, Anderson Cooper came with it. The textbook, questions. Oh, well, Nat Turner, he murdered women and children, and do you consider him a hero? And he said, absolutely. See, this is the problem. Like I said, this is the problem that always pisses me off about white people. They always try to do the on the other hand, or how could you consider this dude that? Well, first of all, okay, he murdered women and children, allegedly or whatever. But okay, so it was okay for those women to own slaves and use those men as livestock because that's what they was. It was okay for slavery, right? Well, it was a lot of women and children of color that was murdered during the slave trade. If they felt like a slave was useless and they couldn't get the work out of them that they needed, they would murder them. And it didn't matter how old they were. And I'm pretty sure when the United States government dropped that bomb on Hiroshima, I'm pretty sure there were kids around and I'm pretty sure kids were murdered. See, they don't want to talk about that. You know, when the United States committed their act of terrorism, you know. Okay. Do I need to go there? I'm pretty sure when they bombed and terrorized and, basically murdered all them people in Rosewood, which they really don't have an accurate account of how many people were actually murdered. They said it was only a couple of hundred, but the real number said it was a couple of thousand. See, they don't like to talk about that, Black Wall Street. And what about the thousands of lives they affected when they purposely flooded the black community with drugs and guns, you know, Operation COINTEL. Um, and now it's coming into fruition that a lot of these scientists are admitting that some of these diseases were man-made and purposely aimed at black people to control the population and control our reproduction. AIDS, you know, possibly diabetes, heart disease, you know. So as far as Nate Parker go, man, I'm proud of Nate Parker for holding it down, man. Like I said, I will be going to see this movie. I'm asking y'all, like I said, all the subs, man, go see this movie. This is important. Like I said, if you go see Captain America and all them movies and the Suicide Kings, you can go see this movie. I'm just asking. Let's go support this movie, man. The movie opens Friday. Let's try to make this movie number one at the box office. And like I said, once again, man, I am proud of Nate Parker for holding it down and not letting no gay white boy intimidate him in an interview. And see, that's another thing white people hate. They hate when they can't break us down. And see, that's the thing. They always try to make black dudes apologetic, even for shit that we innocent of. They still try to make us apologize. I know he was gonna sit up and try to pull it. Well, don't you think you owe women No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Like I said, don't apologize for something you didn't do. So he held his own, man. So I just want to give props to Nate Parker, man, on holding his own, man. And like I said, man, let's go see this movie, man. No bootleg, man. I'm out.